now joined by Oliver Sloup. He is with Blue Line Futures. You might recognize him from either Bar Chart or AgWeb. Thank you, Oliver, for being with us. Quick, if you could, tell me a little bit about Blue Line.
Sure. Blue Line Futures is an independent futures and commodities brokerage firm. We're headquartered out of the Chicago Board of Trade. We've got a great team in-house that, as you mentioned, puts out a lot of great daily content. My niche area is the grain and livestock markets, and my colleagues cover precious metals, energies, indices, et cetera. So we've got, again, a great team in-house, puts together a lot of great information, kind of give our clients a playbook for the day and what's going on in the markets.
You have a great deal of historical depth there at the CME Group, but particularly in the CBOT with Lynn Waldock. I read about that. I'm looking forward to hearing what you've been seeing on the Eastern Lake. First, are you traveling the same area you normally do, and how many years have you done that?
This is my fourth year. And we are on a different route than we have had in the years prior. We're on a split route, so half of our crew covers one half of the route, and then we're covering the other half. And we're obviously started in Ohio with a meeting last night. So the other half of our team is checking Ohio. We jumped straight over into Indiana. And so far, from what we've seen, it's kind of been lackluster. The USDA set a really, really high bar on expectations. And I think even prior to the USDA, people had pretty lofty expectations of what was out there. But the tip back seems to be a reoccurring theme that I didn't think that we would see as frequently. Now we're only, 6, 7, 8 stops in so far today, but it has popped up more frequently than I would have guessed. So something interesting of note there. I talked to a farmer in Bernay, Indiana earlier this morning, and he was talking about the similarities between this year and last year and talking about the need for moisture and rain. They've got a 50% chance tomorrow, and then after that, there's really nothing on the forecast for 10 days or so. So they still need some rain to finish these crops out.
You are headed eventually to just north of Indianapolis. Where does your route run today?
So we started kind of hopped over near Fort Wayne and just working our way through Adams County, Wells County, Blackbird, Jay, Madison, Grant, et cetera. And then we'll just stop, as you mentioned, just north of Indianapolis. So we're probably about halfway done through the day. Still got a lot of fields to check. But I think even talking with other scouts that I've formed relationships with throughout the years, living up to the expectations that the USDA put, I think is going to be pretty difficult to do as of now.
Do you have a running tally on the tour average so far for your route?
For our route, I don't have it averaged out, but we've seen a pretty wide range. I think the lowest that we have is 161, and the highest right now is 235. So kind of right in the middle. Historically, looking at how that compares to last year, maybe about the same, maybe a little bit better in some of these counties. But again, to the lofty expectations that have been set, I would say we're falling short of that.
That's Oliver Sloup of Blue Line Futures. He's on the eastern leg of the Pro Farmer Crop Tour now.